Hey kids, my name is Josh, and I am a member of the Ghostbusters West Virginia Division. See? Patch. And bonus shirt. Hey, so I know things right now kind of odd, little strange, and it's strange in your neighborhood. It's really strange everywhere. So I wanted to take a few minutes today and just read out of one of my favorite books. Don't know why this would be one of my favorite books, but it is the Goldenbooks Ghostbusters, actually autographed by John Sazaklis. So, wow, by this incredibly nice man. He's an incredibly nice man. So, let me just say this. I hope you enjoy the story. This doesn't take a whole lot of time. I will be doing others in the future if you guys like it. I have a bunch of old Ghostbuster books that I read when I was a kid, and they're books that I would love to, get to read to you too. So, I started off because who are you going to call? When there's something strange haunting you, like ghosts and spooks and specters and things that go bump in the night, who you gonna call? The Ghostbusters. It all began when three scientists named Peter Venkman, Ray Stantz, and Egon Spengler discovered that ghosts were real and a real problem for New York City. They started a ghost catching business called Ghostbusters. When the alarm rings, they grab their proton packs and ghost traps. Then they race to the scene of the disturbance and their souped up ghost busting mobile Ecto 1. The Ghostbusters realized that things were getting a little weird when they answered a call in a fancy uptown hotel. Ray spotted something he'd never seen before, a hungry green ghost named Slimer. He's an ugly little spud, ain't he? Ray chased Slimer right into Peter. He slimed me. And using his PKE, psychokinetic energy meter, is one of the tools we use to help find ghosts. But using his PKE meter, Egon tracked Slimer to the hotel's ballroom. Egon warned the Ghostbusters not to cross their proton pack streams. It would be bad, he explained. And it would be bad. You'll see later, I promise. The Ghostbusters quickly snared Slimer and a tangle of proton beams and sucked him into one of their traps. One Slimer locked away. That's okay. He's safe, he's secure, and he's a good little ghost while he's in there. But soon more and more ghosts appeared, scaring up trouble all over town. But where were all the ghosts coming from? They didn't know. They were trying to find out. And so Peter, Ray, and Egon needed help. So they hired a man named Winston Zedmore. Winston chased ghosts across the city as a Ghostbuster right with them. And they went all over the city. They tracked things down from Fifth Avenue all the way down to the Bronx and even in Queens. Scary, huh? The answer to that question could be found uptown. A supernatural cloud above the high-rise apartment building known as Spook Central was drawing in ghosts from another dimension. We can't have that. We like our ghosts to be homegrown. One day, a young musician named Dana Barrett was resting in her apartment. Suddenly, her favorite chair came to life and tried to grab her. Now, I do want to tell you, chairs can be very scary, but it's okay. It's okay. 99% of the time, it's fine. And Dana's neighbor, accountant Louis Tully, almost became the chewing toy of a snarling terror dog. Terror dogs. They're not as bad as the name suggests, trust me. And something very strange was happening. The Ghostbusters rushed to the rescue. At the top of the building, they found Dana and Lois and a powerful being named Gozer. Whatever it is, it'll have to get past us. And whatever it is a very good question. Very mean. Very, very mean. Suddenly, Gozer transformed Dana and Lois into two growling terror dogs with glowing red eyes. Then the villain exclaimed, "Choose the form of the Destructor." The Ghostbusters fired proton streams at Gozer, but it vanished into thin air. Suddenly, a spooky voice boomed, "The choice is made." "Whoa!" Peter shouted, looking at his teammates. "Did you choose something?" And then Ray looked at him and shrugged his shoulders as I couldn't help it. And there you see another picture of Gozer doing the things that Gozer does. But what did Ray choose? What did Ray say? What did Ray think? It's the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Yep, our big fluffy guy. Ray hadn't meant to, but he had thought of it. Now the Destructor had taken the form of a marshmallow man hundreds of feet tall. "Oh, there's something you don't see every day," Peter joked as the giant marched towards them. The Stay Puft Marshmallow Man climbed the building, reaching out with his delicious puffy hand to grab the Ghostbusters. One big, delicious puffy hand. Now, don't forget, kids, it is okay to eat marshmallows, you want to make sure that they're not trying to climb a building when you do. I've tried. It doesn't work out well for anybody involved. So make sure you've got the inanimate marshmallows. It makes a big difference. It doesn't fight you for your cereal. Egon came up with a radical idea. We'll cross the streams. But we already said that could be bad, and it almost was, but it's okay. The Ghostbusters combined the streams from their proton packs into one massive blast and aimed it right at the portal that Gozer had opened. Heat from the explosion roasted the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, and everything was covered in fluffy white goo, but it had worked. The portal was closed. Dana and Lois returned to normal, and the city was saved. Goo! Lots and lots of fluffy white marshmallow goo. This isn't what happened normally when you microwave a marshmallow, but you don't want to find out. The heroes were greeted by thousands of cheering fans. "I love this town," Winston said. And now the city knew exactly who to call the Ghostbusters. And now you know who to call too. We'll be doing more of these in the future. I had a wonderful time. And I hope you guys did too. So, don't forget, when something strange happens in your neighborhood, who you're going to call? Us. And right now, when something strange is happening everywhere around, just want to let you know, it'll be okay. We're the Ghostbusters. And you got no reason to be afraid of ghosts. Not much else, really. Enjoy.